If lust and temptation is destroying your life, watch this. Lust is one of the biggest silent killers in our faith. So what do you do when temptation is right in front of you? Do you try to fight it, or do you run away from it? Well, the Bible tells us exactly what to do. In Genesis 39, Joseph is a slave in Potiphar's house. Potiphar was a pharaoh, and when he left, Potiphar's wife tried to seduce Joseph. She tried to seduce him so many times, but what did Joseph do? He ran away. He fled from the sexual immorality and the temptation. He ran so fast that he left his robe there. And in Genesis 39:9, he goes on to say that, how can I do this great wickedness and sin against God? So remember, when we lust and have temptation, we're not sinning only against ourselves. We're sinning against God. And when you love someone, you do whatever it takes not to hurt them. So when we sin, we're hurting God. In 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 18, it says, flee from sexual immorality. All other sins a person commits are outside of the body, but whoever sins sexually sins against their own body. So the Bible is telling us what to do. It already knew that we'll fall short of lust and temptation. So it's telling us to run from this. Don't try to fight it. Don't sit there and try to fight yourself against lust or temptation. Flee from it. I suffered a lot from lust and a lot of temptation. I tried to fight it. I tried being around the temptation. I tried being around the lust, and it was very hard. So what I started doing was just distancing myself from it and running away from this. Because I've said it so many times, we will all fall short of sin. No matter what, we're not strong enough to fight sexual immorality. No matter what you think, you are not able to fight sexual immorality. So we have to flee from it. We have to run so far away. The moment we start having those thoughts, the moment we start looking at people with lust or temptation, we have to flee. So when you remove yourself from the situation, when you flee, start talking to God. Tell God how you feel. Bring up the lust, bring up the temptation to Him, and I promise you it'll start helping you. Talk to God about every single thing that you're going through, because He knows. He knows what we're going through. He's just waiting for us to talk to Him, to give our life to Him and put all of our faith in Him. So remember, the moment you start having those thoughts of temptation and lust, run away. Flee, because we'll all fall short. We are not strong enough to fight the sexual immorality and the temptations and the lust. So let's all continue to stay close to God, stay in your word, and let's try to continue to live a righteous life. God bless you guys. Take care. See you guys in the next one.